Hello, I'm Max. I'm the creator behind Eat the Rich Art, and here is what I've made in August so far. I am recording this first bit on the 15th of August because I have 2 markets coming up, so I know a lot of this is going to sell and I do want to be able to show you guys what I've made. So here is the first half of the month, and then you'll probably have another clip with the second half of the month. First of all, actually, I'm going to go week by week because I have it split week by week in my organiser. This is a Philip DeFranco sticker because I love him. So let's start with August. So obviously this month has been a bit awkward in that it started on a Friday. So for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the first 3 days of the month, I made 3 snakes. I made 10 frogs. I've only got 7 of them here with me because 3 of them have already gone to a new home, but I did make 10. I've got 7. And then finally I made 6 octopuses. So that was the first 3 days of the month. Then from the week that goes the 4th to the 10th, I made 3 more octopuses, 9 turtles, 6 fish. I'll actually give you guys a breakdown of these because these are cute. So I made 2 purple fish, I made 2 black fish, I made a goldfish and a blue fish. Then next up I made 6 cats. So I made 2 purple ones, I made 2 black ones, and I made a purely black one, and I made a purely grey one. Then after the cats I made 8 whales, I made 3 orcas, 1 purple one, 2 pink ones, and 2 blue ones. Then I ended up on a bit of a keychain kick this week, so I made 3 more keychain bees. I made 4 light and night fury keychains. So there's the 2 night furies, and that's the light furies. Then I made 11 mushrooms. Then finally I made 4 frog keychains. So that was everything I made last week. Then this week I have made 1 Bronto in the classic blue. Made a lot of those this month. Then I made 2 Stegosauruses, 1 in the blue with light blue spikes and 1 in pink with yellow spikes. And continuing the pink and yellow theme, I made 1 of these guys in pink and yellow. I made 1 of them in blue and green, and then finally I made 1 of them in red and black, which is really cute. This is going to a friend. Then to finish off this week and to finish off my market prep for this month, hopefully if I don't sell too much and have to restock, I made 5 fidget caterpillars. So that is everything up till now, and I will see you at the end of the month for a recap of everything else I've made this month. Right, I'm back. It's the 1st of September, so time for me to tell you what I made in the rest of August. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I fell into such a bad crochet burnout / slump after my first market. I think it was just like the disappointment of it not going well, and then the disappointment of the second one not going well, but in between I didn't do much at all, really. I think I took like 4 or 5 days off crocheting, and then the next thing I picked up was this Clancy stole, except I forgot how much I hate doing tapestry crochet, and then how much I hate as well with lettering, going back in and tidying it up and how long that takes. So this bit of it, and this is probably a third of how long it should be, took me nearly 2 weeks. I think it was definitely like 8 days at least to do this much of it, because I just didn't want to. Not gonna lie, I fully did not want to. I started it thinking, oh cool, tapestry, I love tapestry, let's do this, and then I don't love tapestry, so I don't know what got into my brain about it. But yeah, so that's part of what I made in August. It was meant to be for my partner. He's happy for me to just leave it at the one repeat of the pattern because it's not as thin as he wanted it to be. I'm not happy with the way it was turned now. I'm not happy with how long it was taking me, so we're just going to stick it on the wall, I think. And then the next thing was I started my Halloween prep. So I started off, oh, he's got some stuff stuck to him. Started off with Mothman. So is he a moth or is he a man? We don't know, and we'll probably never find out. But Mothman. And then I started my things in a tub video. So I've started doing that. And the first thing I pulled was this tiny teddy trio. So I have one of each. Sorry if I sound knackered, by the way. I've been doing UKCA testing today and it's taken it out of me so badly. The physical demand, no one talks about how physically demanding it is, like, as a chronically ill person to do that. But yeah. Then the next thing I pulled out of the tub was a balloon dog, but I ran out of yarn. This, believe it or not, this amount of the balloon dog has taken a full ball of Yarnsmith's yarn, so I've had to do an order already when I thought I'd probably do that towards the end of September, but that's not come yet. So that's how much of the dog I've done. I've got the 2 ears and the nose left to do, so hopefully that yarn gets here soon for me to finish that off. And then the next thing I pulled was a goose. However, I have a lot of different geese patterns, so I've made 2 of them. So this one, I'll link all the patterns down there. But I've got one sort of keychain bag buddy sized one, and then one big derpy silly goose. I did have to adapt this pattern because it was turning out just a bit too big. Because if you've been following along with my markets, you'll know that anything much bigger than this, I can't seem to shift for some reason. So I sized him down slightly so that I can charge slightly less for him and hopefully people will want to buy him. So that is my silly goose. I love him still though, he's so cute. And then the final thing that I made in August was this fox. Technically finished him this morning, but it's fine. He was mostly made in August. Don't listen to them. But yeah, so again, pattern will be linked down there. I can't remember who made this one. It's one on Ribbler. I freehanded the tail. It didn't have a tail at all in the pattern, so I have added this because it felt wrong to not give him a big bushy tail. But yeah, so that is my fox, and that is what I made in August. This is probably a bit of a shorter video than I intended it to be, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. And do all the things I'm supposed to tell you to do. What have you been working on while you've made this video? Would you like to subscribe to me? Did you like my video? Please like it if you did. It's really good for my algorithm. Thank you for watching. Thank you for helping me on my journey by giving me your time and attention. I really do appreciate every single viewer, whether you're new or repeat. Yeah, if you like me, please subscribe to follow my journey. And if you have the new hype thing, I don't know if it's allowed on my channel yet. I don't know if I've got it, but if you see the hype button, please press it. It boosts me in the algorithm. It helps me get to more viewers, more eyes that might like my content, that might like to see the things I'm making. So please, 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 if you have the chance to, drop me a hype. And that is all I have for you today. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.